Hey y'all, welcome back. Okay, I'm jumping in because I did not jump back in last week because I was busy. And so now I'm not busy. And we want to talk about our results. 10 days on the green smoothies detox. How did it go? So, excuse me. For all y'all jumping back, thank you so much for chiming in. I'm very glad that you are here. I have no idea why my Instagram is not working, but I guess it'll work soon. Let me know where you're chiming in from, y'all. My grocery haul will be late. It'll probably go up on Friday. There'll be a vlog tomorrow, but my grocery haul will go up late on Friday. Hey, ma'am, how are you? Good to see you. So, okay, 2 weeks ago, maybe, I did the JJ Smith 10-day green smoothie fast, detox, whatever you want to call it. And it was interesting. And I shared it on here. So I wanted to share a couple of updates. And then I went to the doctor and I got some news back from the doctor. So the cleanse detox, just briefly, it's 10 days. You can do it in 2 ways. You can do a full detox, which is green smoothies and nothing else, no snacks, just water and green smoothies. Or you can do a modified, which means you can eat 1 meal a day. Green smoothies the rest of the day and 1 meal. So I did the modified and I got on the scale and weighed. I weighed in at 180.6. And 10 days is what I did for that detox. Now, one of the issues that I was having was irregularity, and that's not anything new. For me, that's general, is usually how it goes, all the things. So, but I wanted it to be better because it was starting to be a little bit worse than it had been. And so the way the smoothie detox works is she gives you a list of all the foods that you can eat. She gives you a list of all the things you make your smoothies with. She gives you which smoothie goes on which day, what to put in it. So there was peaches, strawberries, kale, spinach, mixed greens. I think those were the base greens. And then you had flaxseed. Some people like chia seed, but flaxseed was my base. Peaches, strawberries, blueberries, mixed berries, all the things. And then you make that smoothie. You make one smoothie. A day, and then you sip on that all day long, or you divide it up and you make that your meal for 2 meals, and then you eat 1 meal for the day. So going through all of that, let me jump in and kind of just get to it. I did very well on the smoothies. I only had 1 day where I kind of was like, this is for the birds right here. And I think that was like day 9. No symptoms, no withdrawals, no fever, no flu, no, I didn't have coffee at all during those 10 days. Just water. I maxed out at probably about 96 ounces of water per day. And so I got in some very good hydration, and then as well as making sure that my system was moving, which was really good. The 9th day, though, I don't know what it was. The 6th day, I woke up with a headache. Now I'm trying to determine if that was a headache from the detox or if that was a tooth. I think I got a tooth back here that's kind of going bad because it's kind of heat cold sensitive, and it wasn't before, and it's underneath a crown. So I'm kind of like not wanting to go to the dentist because it's expensive. And I don't want to, that crown was expensive. And so I'm not sure if that headache was from the tooth or if it was from the detox. I don't know. I'm going to say it was from the detox because my tooth wasn't bothering me then. It's not bothering me now. I know when I eat something or cold water gets on it, it's very sensitive. So, and I haven't had any issues. I was just at the dentist the other day. Didn't have any issues, but stuff happens, doesn't happen, whatever. I don't know what my Instagram does anybody follow me on Instagram? Can you go and see if I'm live on Instagram? Because I have my stream key for Instagram, but it is not working. It is just not working. Um, now I think I am frozen. Okay. Maybe, maybe not. As I am trying to navigate Instagram, but it's working. So anyway, getting up early. I got up early every morning. I was in the kitchen by 6:15, 6:20-ish to get my smoothies ready because I was super motivated to do the detox. It was really for that regularity, to get me regular. And so I was up every morning. I got my smoothies done. I packed light snacks because I'm just a snacker. I like to snack. Looking back on it now, I probably shouldn't have snacked, but you live and you learn. And I was not necessarily doing the detox to lose weight. I was doing the detox to get my system moving. Now they say, according to these people who've done it, you lose between 10 and 15. You can lose up to 15 pounds. I did not lose 15 pounds. I didn't lose 5 pounds. I lost 2 pounds, and that was it. So then comes the question, am I snacking too much or what, right? Because I only lost 2 pounds. As of today, I've only lost 2 ounces because I am 180.4. Anytime you do a detox like that, where you cut out food and then you reintroduce food, weight gain is going to be a thing. However, I was way more happy that I didn't gain exorbitant amounts of weight, because I went to the doctor this week. Excuse me. I went to the doctor on Monday, and there were only 2 smoothie days that I didn't like. 4 was the day I didn't like. And then I think maybe 7 or 8 was another day that I didn't like that smoothie at all. It was just not really good at all. Maybe I could have added in a little more stevia, but something about it just wasn't good. You do need to keep the smoothies cold, especially if you have texture issues like me. A warm smoothie is just full of flaxseed or chia seeds. That's kind of thick on its own. Is not something that you want to deal with, and you want to go ahead and get that smoothie just kind of drank and done. Again, with that being said, when I got off of the challenge on the 11th day, I had only lost 2 pounds. And that was just kind of what it was. Saying all that, at 180.4, which is what I was this morning, my body feels good. I don't feel bad. I don't feel any type of way. I feel as healthy as I've ever been. And I went to the doctor on Monday just for my annual physical checkup, whatever that I do once a year with my regular doctor. This is not my nutrition doctor. This is just my regular doctor. And from a year ago, Monday, I was down in weight. She's like, well, Shakema, you're down pounds from where you were last year this time. So I was down weight. That was good. And then she said my BMI, which I think at that time was probably closer to 32, 33, maybe even more than that. I'm at 29. So my BMI has come down some. My blood pressure was 126 over 82. And she was happy with that. And so we just got to chatting and talking about things. And she said this to me. She said, Shakema, if you don't lose another pound, you are perfect where you are. Now, I know my sweet spot is about 175. Between 165 and 175. 165 leans to be a little bit thin for me. 175 is perfection. And if I didn't have my stomach, I would be at 175. My stomach is probably about 5 to 7 pounds of just flub and skin, and that's where I carry weight, is just right in the front. As stuff starts shrinking down, I think it's pushing out, because yesterday I looked about 6 months pregnant, and I know for sure I am not pregnant, for sure. But my stomach is just where I carry my weight. And so I was like, what in the world is this? What is going on? I don't understand why this is the way it is. But it just, I can't fix it. I don't know how to fix it. If I could fix it, I would. But I don't know how to fix it. And so I have stopped trying to fix it. I just continue to work out. So with all that being said, she said, okay, I want you to go over to the lab and have some lab work. Are you okay with lab work? And I said, yes, ma'am, that's perfectly fine. Have it every year. So I go over to the lab, and traditionally I am a very, very tough stick. It's very hard to get blood out of my veins. Typically they can't even get it out of my arm. They have to put on that thing. And in my hand, they have to get a little butterfly, and that's how they get it out. And she has to beat till she can find something. I mean, it's painful trying to get blood. But when I went Monday, the lady, whatever, and she's like, well, which arm do they usually use? I said, well, ma'am, they traditionally use my hand. I said, but we can give it a go. I've been stuck up to 7 times in one visit trying to get blood and have not gotten it. I've never done that again either. I give you 2 or 3 times, and that's about it. That's my limit. Because that 7th time, I was like, this is not happening. I don't know what's your problem, but we are done here. And so anyway, I said, we can give it a try. I think in the last 25, 30 years, I've only had one nurse able to get something out of this arm with a very small vein over here somewhere, very small. So she puts the thing on, and I'm telling you, it was like a miracle, y'all. I sat there and I watched it, because I'm very mindful, because I know it's a challenge to get blood. And I sat right there and I watched that vein lift it. When she put that thing on to tighten down my arm, I watched the vein lift itself, and she stuck that needle right in. And normally when they stick it in, they got to wiggle it around and do stuff. She stuck it right in, pushed in that little tube, and the blood started to flow. Well, I had hydrated yesterday. I've been super diligent about hydration. I used to drink 1.5 pots of coffee a day, and now I barely get a cup in, maybe. This is, I'm actually only a couple ounces out of this, and I'm still drinking it, or trying to drink it. But I've had 80 ounces of water today. And so I think I attribute the vein health to hydration, which I've been doing for months and months and months now. I really had stopped drinking coffee as much as I drank a long time ago. And so I do love it, but I don't have enough capacity for all the coffee I was drinking, plus all of the water. I go to the bathroom probably 9,000 times during the day, because I'm continually trying to, eliminate what I've drank. And as much as I go, I still have to go. So I went, did my blood work. I mean, it was in and out, lickety split. It was so very good. It's the first time it's happened to me in almost 30 years. I was so very thankful. Well, I looked at my my portal today. It said I had lab work results. So I did look on my lab work, and every lab except my cholesterol is still a little bit high. But every lab test that she did on my, was it metabolic panel, full panel, I don't know what you call it, but complete panel of something, all of those numbers were in the green. Every single number was in the green. And they had traditionally been to the high, to the low, I mean, all over the place. So everything was a-okay, and I felt really good about where I was in my health journey, if that makes any sense. It has been, for those of you who have been watching me for a long time, you understand that I have gone up and down, mainly up. I am sitting at a 70-pound, solid 70-pound weight loss, from my highest at 250. 50 pounds since 230, which is where I kind of stayed right after when I started having those issues. I probably am in what's considered a 75 soft because I work out every single day. So moving forward, especially into the latter part of 24 and into 25, health is going to be a major, major component to my life. It's not that it hasn't been before, but as I knock on 50's door, I'll be 49 in a couple months. As I knock on 50's door, I do want to have a very full and fulfilling life. And I want to be able to make sure that my health is well. I want to travel. I want to go places. I want to do stuff. I want to see things. And I want to be in the best shape that I could possibly be in. I posted a picture on the community tab today, and then on Facebook. This outfit that I'm wearing is a size medium. And I had to check. I went in the bathroom earlier and I was like, let me check to make sure that this jumpsuit, it's a 2-piece. It has like the jogger bottom pant things. I was like, let me just check to make sure. And it is a medium. Every outfit that I've bought in the last let's see, June, July, August, September, October, in the last 5 months have been mediums. Some before that, but for sure, I've gotten rid of every large I own. Every extra large is gone, and I don't plan to replace those clothing with those letters. I plan to be a medium or smaller because that is where I find my sweet spot. And so I am not going to necessarily do the green smoothie detox again. I thought that was very good and I appreciated it. That doesn't mean that I won't have a smoothie, because I may replace a meal with a smoothie if it's necessary. But right now, I've chosen to go high protein keto because I believe that's going to be best for me with the current state of my health. Now, let me share this about the detox. The reason I chose to do the modified detox is because I strength train 5 days a week. And I don't just go in and lift a weight or two. I do a total 30 to 45-minute strength train set every single day for 5 days in a row. And then on the weekends, I'll do 2 days of cardio on the bike. So in order not to get sick, in order not to break my muscle down and not be able to repair it, I chose to eat at least one meal. But looking at the fact that I'm staying around that 180 mark and I'm not going down, leads me to believe that I need to get my proteins up. I need to lower my carbs and not have just random, because I was doing high protein, which meant I could have like 114 carbs a day. Carbs and we don't gel well. And so I'm going in the high protein, but I'm trying to keep my fats high. That's going to give me energy to burn. And then I'm going to keep my carbs lower. I just do better on lower carbs. Now, I'm giving myself until December 31st to lose 5 pounds. That is 60 days to lose 5 pounds. I pretty much should lose 2 pounds every week. So I probably should lose about 10 pounds by then. However, it's a little slower. I don't know if that's not having a uterus. I don't know, I have a partial hysterectomy. I don't know if that's the issue that's keeping me from dropping the weight as quickly. If I'm building muscle and that's keeping me from dropping the weight. So it's building muscle, eat the protein, and then drop the weight. I'm not real sure how that works, but I'm working on understanding it better for my body. And so I've gotten down with my water. I've gotten the workouts down. And y'all, I've been working out every single day since August 1st. and my body hurts really bad. It still hurts real bad. Because something is different every day. Today was upper body, it was arms, um, and it was abs. And abs is where I struggle just because I'm an apple shape. Even though I'm a smaller apple, I'm kind of like a little mini apple now, but you still see it there. And I don't want to see it there. I did have a non-scale victory though. I went and bought shapewear and I bought a medium instead of a large. And y'all, it fit. And I wore it on Sunday. It was snug, but it still helped to, do all the things that I needed to do. And I was so thankful for that. Now, I don't want to be squishing myself up. For no reason, but I'm challenging myself to get smaller sizes because the large shapewear, the one I love, is a size large, and I can tell it's a little bit bigger than what it was when I first started wearing it. And so I need to adjust my body and the things that I am putting on my body as my body adjusts. If there's one thing that I can tell you, and I think this is for all of us, right? Because I want all of us to do well. I want every single one of the ladies that follow me to do well. I want you to be your best self. I want you to feel good. I want your body to behave well. I want you to come off medications if you need to do that. For me, of course, working to get off of that last blood pressure medication. I just don't want to be medicated for any reason. And so this is going to be a huge focus for me. Now that I'm not, my main focus is not on raising kids. It's really on Shakema. Then I am going to bring you guys along with some of that if you want to follow. If not, I understand totally. But I need us to be well, right? Moving into this next season of life, we all need to be clear in our mind. We need to be able to make decisions quickly. We need to be able to move. We need to be able for our body not to talk to us and we talk to it. There are no days. Can I say this? Let me say this with all fidelity. There are no days that I want to go to the gym. None. I don't want to go to the gym. I'd much rather come home and clean my house. I'd much rather come home, tear something out, clean it up real good, put it back, organize. I'd rather do all of that. However, what I know is that's not possible for me to have the best health not going to the gym. I have to go every day. The reason I go 5 days a week is because I go to work 5 days a week. And because I got to go to work, then I'm leaving work. I'm going straight to the gym, and then I will circle myself back around and bring myself home. But that's why I go every day. I just motivate myself. I pack my clothes, I throw them in my car, and I go. So some of us are going to have to, if we are planning to have the best health we can for our spouses, for ourselves, for our children, grandchildren, whatever you have, we have to prioritize health. Nothing made me feel better on Monday than that vein popping out and not having any. I didn't have a vein roll. I didn't have bruises. I don't have anything. And my doctor saying, Shakema, if you don't lose another pound, you are perfect where you are. She and I have been doing this thing a long time. I think she's been my doctor now 15, 16, 17 years, something like that. And she's been with me through all of these ups and all of the downs. And so I'm thankful that she's seeing where I am and able to give me some encouragement to keep going. And I'm encouraged for myself. When I go to work, I know people have said, you look amazing. Oh my God, you're the best dressed person I ever seen. Oh my God. And I want to wear the nice, cutesy clothes, but I was having a hard time in sizes 20, 22, 24. I couldn't find that. When I was that size, nothing was cute like it is now. And everybody on Instagram and TikTok with their cute stuff. They didn't have cute stuff like that when I was a size 22, 24. It was not a thing. And so I'm still in a size 10 pants. Probably a 10, 12 is kind of where I am happily. But I like the 10s. I don't necessarily love the 12s. I was praying for a 14 because I had been as high as a 22, 24. But now that I'm 10, 12, I am ecstatic about that and love this for me. And so I just want to, I want to do that. Now, let me show you this. because I think it's important. So I downloaded, I've had it on my phone forever. I didn't just do it. Carb Manager is my app that I use. Hopefully it'll act right. It's been having a little bit of struggles today. Oh, good. Here we go. And so this is my Carb Manager app. Let's see if you can see it. So it just says that my goal is protein. And here are my macros so far for the day. So I can have 149 proteins. I can have 113 grams of fat, and then 1,700 calories. I initially had, and then it's 21 net grams of carbs. I had initially put it down to 1,500 calories, which would have put me at 150 to maintain. But with the weight training, I thought that 1,700 would be good. I can go in and adjust this if I need to. So it's telling me right now that I've had 47 grams of total carbs, but when I count my 33 grams of fiber, that's only putting me at 13 net grams of carb, which is good for me. I've had the majority of my fats, but it's my proteins. But I was realizing yesterday that I can do 5 or 6 jumbo shrimp give me 15 grams. So I could do 10 to 12 jumbo shrimp. That'll give me 30 grams. 1 can of tuna gives me 30 grams. 1 egg and then a half a cup of cottage cheese will give me about 21 grams. So I eat that stirred up together. And I've been getting the Azure Standard cottage cheese, and I like that. It's a little tangy, more tangy than the regular store-bought stuff. I think it's because the ingredients are much more healthy. And so so here's what it looks like now. These are my calories, 1578 out of 1700. So I'm almost closed my rings. I haven't closed everything right now, and I may not eat again. I actually have had enough food, I think, for the day. But the other thing that was really good that I thought, so this lets me log, if I'm doing Carb Manager, it lets me log my breakfast, and it'll tell me how many grams, how much macros I need for breakfast, how much I need for a snack, how much I need for lunch. So it breaks it down into 3 meals, 2 snacks, and then it tells me, okay, let me see if I can find a snack. Okay, so here's a snack. Snack number 1, it says I should have 170 calories and 2 net grams of carbs. If I wanted a snack, that's what I would need to have. Hey, ma'am, how are you? And so, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. One of my tightest 2 women, her mother passed away, and I was just getting some information from her. So I can have 3 snacks. I can have 3 snacks and then 3 meals. So that is kind of putting me eating every 2 to 3 hours if I want to have something. Now, I don't always need to have something. The one thing I don't want to do is drink all my calories, which is why I don't like doing smoothies. I like to chew, and I like the sensation of chewing. And so drinking my calories is not the best. Although yesterday I was actually able to find this protein shake at Food Lion. I think it's called Shamrock something Shamrock. It was a chocolate protein shake. It's 50 grams of protein for the whole bottle, but it's like 2.5 servings. So I had 8 ounces. I went to Starbucks and got a cup of ice and used that 8 ounces. And immediately, I did this right after I left the gym from working out. Immediately, I felt full. I told Alana, I said, I drank that 8 ounces and it made my stomach feel, I almost felt like there was a balloon in there. I felt like, oh, wow, you're full, because I needed to get some protein in to kind of help build back the muscle. Yesterday was a glutes day, and lower body, glutes and abs. And today was upper body, arms and abs. And so I didn't have any protein shake today. But what this does do as well is it lets me calculate, it gives me back some it gives me back some calories for my workout. So for my daily workout, I put in here, I did resistance training, 40 minutes, and it gave me 202 calories and 3 net grams of carbs back. And then my goal for exercise when I initially started this was 20 minutes. I think I need to amend that to make it at least 30 minutes, because most of my workouts are 30 to 45 minutes, just depending on what it is I'm doing that day. Starting November 1st, I'm going to be adding in 15 minutes of walking. The other thing is this will allow you count your steps. So you can count your steps and put those in, and it'll, I'm sure, give you back some macros for steps. My smartwatch that I had, for some reason, it will not let me sync my exercises to my phone. So I need to find it. I think it's on my desk. I can still count my steps. And so I think I'm just going to just start wearing that to count my steps, because I'm going to try for the 10,000 steps. I'm not promising I'm going to get them, but I'm going to try for the 10,000 steps. And I don't think that I am so focused on the walking, because right now I'm focused on the strength training. And I don't know, it's going to be harder to see, but you can kind of see that there is some muscle coming, right? There's some muscle tone. Even though I have this chicken wing skin under here, a lot of that is not as wiggly as it used to be. Like if I flex that muscle, you can kind of see that it's in there, right? That's just a little bit of flab, but starting right here, moving is more muscle. And so I'm starting to bulk is not the right word. I'm starting to see the muscle. I'm not bulking because I don't want to bulk. I don't want to look like a man. I don't want to do bodybuilding. I don't want to get my face so taut that I don't want to see my muscles. To the bodybuilding part, I'm starting to get traps. I can start seeing my traps now. And another thing that I've noticed is I always gauge weight on me by my back fat. It is what it is, right? And so when I run my hand down my back now, it's less and less bulky. So I am shrinking in certain areas, but again, I think I'm just shifting it out because my stomach is like really fat now, and I'm not bloated or anything like that. I think it's just body recomposition. I don't know how long it takes for your body to, snap back the way it's supposed to snap. And then I think one of the things I'm also having to deal with is the struggle of comparison, because I'm in one weight loss group, and I see other people, oh, in 25 days, I lost 50 pounds. I'm like, I've not lost 50. I've lost 1 pound in 25 days. So I'm doing a lot of things to my body at one time. And again, it's throwing it into this crazy mode where it's trying to catch up and trying to catch up. But I'm going to keep at it. Last week I had one day where I really just wanted to throw in the towel and just be like, I'm done. I'm tired. I hurt. I don't want to do this anymore. And then you get back on in your good right mind and you say, no, I'm going to keep going and doing what I'm doing. I may have a down day here, a down day there, but it's still worth it in the end. It's all going to be worth it. It's all going to be worth it. And so I just keep moving in that direction towards my goals. My goal is August the 1st. So I really am only going to gauge myself now, or August the 1st to August the 1st of 2025, to see what the progress is. I don't want to restrict myself so much with food that I lose weight, but then I gain it back. So I'm just following this plan. I've used this app before. It has worked for me. The smoothies may be something that I pick up again down the line. I may every so often do a smoothie cleanse just to cleanse my body out. I felt really good. I didn't feel like I was missing anything. But I want to make sure that all of the pieces work. Exercise is not good without nutrition. And so I'm learning nutrition for me and how to figure that part in with the exercise so that I have a well-rounded body, physical health. And that's working for me so far. I don't think it will not work for me, but it's slow and steady. I want to lose 2 pounds a week. I would love to lose a pound. Um, and I've just not been able to do it. And again, I can't figure that part out. But I did tell my doctor, my nutrition doctor, last time I saw her, I said, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. This is working so far. At least I'm not gaining to an extreme rate. The best I can do is go down, right? And I only really want to lose 5 pounds. And so I'm good there. If I lost more than 5, I would be very good there as well. But keto allows me to eat delicious food and not feel like I'm restricting. I can even have some treats. And there's a girl on TikTok that I've been following some of her protein meals. Let me see if I can find her. I'm not trying to look at TikTok. I'm just trying to find this girl. She's been popping up in my she's been popping up. She's like fitness somebody. She has a gym in Houston, women's only gym in Houston. She's fit somebody. God almighty, let me get my life together. I can't find her right now, but I've been following her for some of her recipes. This week I made turkey meatballs, and sister and I have been eating those meatballs, and they are very good. They're like a honey garlic meatball. Now, of course, I won't be eating the honey part on keto, but I had already made those meatballs and I was not going to let my meat go to waste. So I had two meatballs this morning. I think I had 6 meatballs yesterday between 2 meals. I had some for breakfast and then some for lunch. So those were really good. I was at Aldi today. You'll see this on the grocery haul. I was at Aldi today and was able to find chicken drumsticks on a 50% off. So I picked up 4 packs of those. Tomorrow when I get home from work, I'm going to go in the kitchen and put those in the air fryer. So I think I'm going to do some ranch chicken legs. So I'll have some meals ahead. Not sure what I'm going to eat tomorrow because I think I'm down to the last little bit of stuff. But I have a few meatballs in there left, and I'll just finish those because I have to. I do track it. It does say not keto because I use some breadcrumbs, and then I also use the honey, a little bit, as a 1/4 cup of honey. But I don't know why it's saying turkey meatballs are not keto, but I probably need to type in the macros by themselves. I'm just scanning or finding what I can find in their database of foods. But anyway, I just wanted to update you guys on how the 10 days went. The 10 days went very well. I slept well. I've been taking the Mago 7 every night. I take 3 to 4 pills, just depending on what type of performance I prefer the next day. It is performing. And I'm not taking anything else with it. So I'm not taking any Miralax. I'm not taking anything other than the Mago 7, which is something I would have taken on keto because, of course, sometimes the things that you eat on keto do tend to have you irregular or, not going, and I need to go. So I have taken the mag and it's working out fine. Typically, I take 3. Sometimes I'll take 4, just depending on how I'm feeling. and if I have somewhere to be the next day. Most days it's like, girl, don't share this with anybody. But anyway, that's kind of where we are with that 10 days. I will actually be starting a fast, a spiritual fast in November. This is something I do a couple times a year, and I'm going to be starting that the 5th of November. It's 25 days, and it's a fast from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. So I won't eat anything during the day, but I will immediately eat something, or I think I was going to get some of those little smoothie things. Those are protein shakes, so that I can have a shake before I go to the gym. I don't want to do the smoothies. I think the shakes would be better because I can just buy a couple of those and split it. 2 shakes will get me through the week because it's 2.5 servings per bottle. So if I do 8 ounces, 8 ounces, and then 8 ounces, that'll leave me 2 more 8 ounces in a second bottle. That'll get me through a week. And it's only like $3.99. So I think I'm going to have a smoothie. I mean, a protein shake, a protein shake before I go to the gym. So I'm going to have something if I'm not eating all day long, which is because it's a water only. And then after 3, you eat. So I'm going to do that. I've done it a couple times. I'm going to do it again, not for weight loss. This is actually to hear the voice of the Lord for next year. Speaking of which, I wanted to share this. I need one of my kids. Let me see if I can get a kid in here. It's possible. So I'm thinking about starting a new series for those of us who are married or who want to be married. Please chime in the comments and let me know if you would be interested in doing a study about marriage, if you're married or if you want to be married. Now, let me tell you how this came about. So I was surfing. I was on Priscilla Shire's website. I've been trying to redo my website and get some stuff situated for that, and just happened to be on her Q&A page, and somebody was asking her, what would she give as marriage advice? And she had listed 3 books that she said she thought everybody should read. So I came home, I ordered those 3. Well, then I told my sister about it. And then my other sister, I said, hey, because we're all single. I was like, hey, do y'all want to read these together? And so my one sister, she went ahead and ordered hers. And I ordered mine. So we're still waiting on my other sister order. But then we got together with some of the other single ladies in the church. And I was like, hey, do y'all want to do this study? And so they said they did, but we're going to wait until January with the church. But I believe that I can start it here. It's like, it would be on Sundays. It would be on Sunday nights because that's the only night that I really have free. So it'll be on Sunday nights, like at 8:00. And it would go from from Sunday, which is the 3rd, until December, like the 21st. So right before Christmas. I think that would be enough time to get done with this book. It's called Marriage Without Regrets is the name of the book. And so I think that's what I'm praying about, is to ask the Lord really if this is something he wants me to do, or is something I'm just thinking I should do. Because of course in January I will always do, hey ma'am, how are you? Of course in January I will always do something about marriage. I typically do the Love Dare, which is really good. And I think that next year I'm also going to do that Derek Prince book, God is My Matchmaker. I think I'm going to do that one, because for me, that's one of the reasons why I am in this weight loss journey, y'all. It is not just for me. This weight loss is for my husband. This weight loss is for us together. It's for our life. It's for our physical intimacy. It's really for those things. It is for me to be able to go and travel and do and all that. But I desire a very robust physical intimate life with my spouse, and I could not 100% not do anything like that at 250 pounds. And so I want to be the best self for this man I'm praying for and asking the Lord to bless me with. And so anyway, if you're interested in jumping into that study, let me know. It will be on my it will be on my YouTube channel, First Love Ministries, because it's a ministry book. So it will be on the First Love Ministries page channel. I'm trying to grow that channel. Well, I'm really not trying to grow it. I've got 186 subscribers, which is good. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. But I haven't really done anything over there quite yet, because I'm really just trying to keep up. There's so many things going on, y'all. I'm looking at stuff I got to film, and the grocery haul's not done. Friendsgiving is coming up. I do have some stuff to mention about Friendsgiving, but I'll do a different video because that's going to be a whole separate set of series. And I actually have a downloadable for you guys. I am working on it, getting it all nice and wrapped up and buttoned up and finished for you. It is a downloadable event planning guide, an event planning guide for you. And excited about it. And we'll see how it goes in the next few days. Anywho, y'all, I gotta go. I want to go to bed, actually. I'm tired. I've done all the things, and I am tired. So anywho, thank y'all for joining me. I hope that was helpful. If you do any of these things, please contact your doctor. I'm not a doctor. I just am going through my journey, which has been ups, downs, all arounds, and everything. Seek professional medical advice. Like I said, I went to my doctor this week. I went to my other doctor the beginning of October, and all was well across the board. All my labs looked good. So I just felt encouraged. I've had all my water for today. I felt encouraged. And I'm going to keep on keeping on. Some days are hard. Some days are not hard. And then the next day is hard again. But I'm still I'm in it to win it, right? Okay. All right. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. Like the video, share it, do all the things, and we'll see you guys next time. All right.